Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ। ਆਓ ਜੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਚੱਲੀਏ। ਭਰੀਐ ਹੱਥ ਪੈਰ ਤਨ ਦੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਧੋਤੈ ਉਤਰ ਸਖੇ ਭਰੀਐ ਕੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਭਰੀਐ in Punjabi in Gurmukhi right ਭਰਨਾ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ something which is filled here Maharaj is saying when our body is filled with gand filth what we do ਭਰੀਐ ਹੱਥ ਪੈਰ ਤਨ ਦੇ ਹੱਥ is what hands ਪੈਰ is feet tan is this full body ਭਰੀਐ ਹੱਥ ਪੈਰ ਤਨ and combined is the day we call it as we call this thing a day which has hath pair and everything from top to bottom including inside also right pariya hath pair tan de when our body physical body is dirty what we should do what should we do then we said normally what we do pani tota uttaraskhe all this dirt and filth is removed by water pani tota utraske we wash it with water then Maharaj says moot paliti kapad hoye if there with the physical excreta with the urine and all or some other dirt when our clothes become dirty ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੱਪੜੇ ਵੀ ਗੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਦੇਖੋ Maharaj here is saying moot pliti kapad hoye see before Maharaj said pariya hath pair tan de some people ask this question why two times Maharaj is asking Maharaj is telling us because sometimes when in Gurbani it comes about they or when it comes about the kapda is also called they as in the physical thing that's why Maharaj says that we should not get confused so here Maharaj is specifically talking about the physical body he's not talking about the mind yet but he will talk about mind this is all about physical body and the clothes which we wear they can also get dirty right so Maharaj says what we do then Maharaj says de sabun as in wash it with soap normally that's what we do de sabun ਲਈਏ ਉਹ ਧੋਏ ਸਾਬਣ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਧੋਨੇ we wash our clothes with a soap washing powder soap whatever right then Maharaj says okay that's very good you cleaned your clothes you cleaned your physical body you cleaned everything but are you cleaning your mind every day you're definitely cleaning your physical body some people get lazy they don't even clean their physical body also but clothes at least when you see they are dirty you clean it why you clean it because if second day third day you will see you will still not take a bath you will still not clean your clothes they will smell there will be stink coming out of it right but Maharaj says what happens pariya mat papa ka sang ਜੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਮਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਾ ਉਹ ਪਾਪਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ now everything before this was physical what about mind mat is mind see ਮੱਤ ਤੇ ਸਿਆਰੀ ਵੀ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ what does that mean through some thoughts these pap are nothing but thoughts rajogun thoughts tamogun thoughts sattogun thoughts right परिय मत पापा कै संग। कहते ओ किस तरह तो ये कहते can you touch your mind? We cannot touch our mind, right? ਅਸੀਂ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਛੂ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ, ਹੱਥ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾ ਸਕਦੇ, but whatever we think, this is a subtle process. Remember, Gurbani is about subtle things. I think this morning itself, Harpreet Singh is here, right? He sent me a Shabad, very beautiful Shabad. And the Shabad said, Kar Ishnan, Simar Prab Apna, Man Tan Pae Aroga. Kar Ishnan, Simar Prab Apna, Man Tan Pae Aroga. You take a bath. How? This bath is different bath. This bath is of Amrit Ras. Simar Prab Asna. Simar Prab Apna. You're taking a bath from the Amrit Ras. Kar Ishnan Simar Prab Apna Man Tan Pae Aroga. This is a very deep Shabad. High level, as you guys know now, guys, you guys have all experience about the Bani is talking about the invisible thing. Man te samajh aandi hai. How come tan pae roga? Roga, what is roga? Rog is some bimari, disease. A rog means opposite to that. When your disease goes away, right? That means taking a bath of your mind. How you do it? Pariya mat papa ke sang o tope nave ke rang. But in this Shabad which Harpreet sent me, it says Kar Ishnan Simar Prab Apna Man Tan Pae Aroga. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤਨ ਵੀ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਫ਼ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ. And that's the truth. There is a stage when you will jap a naam. Guru Sahib ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਵਾਹ Guru. When our body will start getting in sahaj, so as the mind, ਮਨ ਵੀ ਢਿੱਲਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਵੀ ਢਿੱਲਾ ਪੈ ਜਾਏਗਾ. ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਵੀ relax ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ, the body will be relaxed and the mind will also be relaxed. Then the stage comes when mind starts entering the dasam dwar. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਖੁਸ਼ਬੂਆਂ ਆਣੀਆਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ. It will start getting a fragrance. ਮਹਿਕ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਫੁੱਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਹਿਕ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਉਹ. That mehak is very similar to incense, right? So that kind of a smell is, so there, everything is related. Whatever we do in the physical world, it's related with Andardi Kirpa, inside stuff. Some mandirs, masjids, even churches, they burn the tube, incense, right? That, what happens with that? You can experience a beautiful fragrance all over. Now some people say, oh, if you do that in Gurdwara Sahib, ਧੂਪ ਜਲਾਓਗੇ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਇਹ ਤੇ ਬਾਮਣਵਾਦ ਹੈ. But the historically, whatever Guru Sahib has created in the Gurdwaras, I'm talking about the historical Gurdwaras, for example, Keshgarh Sahib, for example, Harmandir Sahib, right? Whatever, Akal Takht Sahib, whatever has been created, it's a nishani, it's a sign of something which is going inside. Andar di gal dassi Maharaj ne. And a lot of you, among you also, you might have experienced that fragrance. And I myself have experienced that fragrance from a Gurmukh Pyare who was dead dead as in the physical death. His physical body, he left his physical body, I think it was 1:32 in the morning, And his saskar, the cremation, the last rites were done in the afternoon, 12:30, in between 12:30 to 2 p.m. Almost, you can say, 12 hours. And in hot summer, when I saw his day in the morning around 2 a.m. And then I saw his day when they were about to get cremated. And they didn't put it in on any, on an ice or something. His body was, his full face was glowing and in red, just the physical body. He had left his physical body. Normally, when you leave your physical body turns yellowish. But for him, it was red. And like ਜਿਵੇਂ ਲਾਲੀਆਂ ਪੱਕਦੀਆਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ. And the fragrance, beautiful fragrance was there, right? So that's what I'm saying. Maharaj says, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਦਾ ਨਾ 24/7 connect with ਨਾਮ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਤਨ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਹ ਅਰੋਗ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ. Now even doctors, now let's talk completely Drishtman dunya, the physical world, right? So many diseases are connected with with the lot of thoughts in your mind. Insomnia is there, blood pressure is there, diabetes is there, so many, right? I mean, I'm not a doctor, but there's so many. They say that when you're in stress, when you are in worries, today itself on the LinkedIn, one of my contact had posted or shared somebody's experience saying, I had a $25 million business, but I was in so much stress, so many worries and he posted his pictures. I looked like very different, very tired, and he was a young guy. And he said, now, without a stress, without a worries, he's running some small business with less hours of working and all. He was glowing. Stress can change you. And that's what Maharaj is saying. Kar ishnan simar prabh apna man tan pae aroga. तन भी अरोग हो गया. मन ने ते अरोग होना ही सीगा, तन भी अरोग हो गया. Lot of things. You might have heard the stories. I mean, ਇੱਕ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਾਖੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਬੀਬੀ ਸੀ, ਬੀਬੀ ਰਜਨੀ. You might have heard that story, right? ਉਹਨੂੰ, ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ husband ਨੂੰ, ਬੀਬੀ ਰਜਨੀ was bringing her husband to where today the Sarovar, Amritsar Sarovar is there. Dukhpanjani Bear ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ. This Dukhpanjani Bear was there before even Darbar Sahib was built. Golden Temple ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਹਰਮੰਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ. ਹਰਮੰਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ was built. ਉੱਥੇ ਹਰਮੰਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਉਦੋਂ. But ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ the history of that Sarovar is that the Sarovar, lot of Gurmukhs have done the bhakti on there even before Guru Nanak Dev Ji and all, right? So many people have done the bhakti. So that whole area, remember we talked about the aura? That whole area was blessed anyway. And then when Bibi Rajni came there, she saw, that the crows were going in and ducks, Hans, they were coming out, meaning the filth was getting removed. That was it's just an expression. That doesn't mean crows are bad, right? It was just an expression that filth was going in, and that's what she saw, she experienced. And she got an idea to put her husband in that sarovar. And when she put her husband in that sarovar, because it was not a normal water, it became an amrit. When he went in, his cord, his leprosy was gone away. And the same processes of Amrit Chakna. Amrit Chakna vi Same process. It's a normal water. You have patase in it. The Gurmukh Pyares, the Panj Pyare, they put a drishti in it and they read a Gurbani. The khande de naal onu gholde ne. What happens? Because they're putting a drishti, they are singing or chanting the Gurbani, that it no longer is a normal water. It becomes Amrit. That's why we call it in English ambrosyal nectar. I don't know what it means, but it means Amrit. That's why Maharaj is saying, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਖਾਣਾ ਪੀਣਾ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਬਦਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ when you put a drishti, when you remember Vaheguru and look into the food while cooking, your food is going to become Amrit. So that's what we have to learn, and we have to adopt these practices in our life. Mama must say, for mothers, when you're making food for your kids, look into it. The sabji, even if you are a father, if you cook food, everybody, for parents, that should say. We should all try, put your drishti. That's what we're learning, right? Putting our eyes in between. And you basically, when you do a drishti, Dya drishti, Maharaj di drishti ban jati, and the food becomes Amrit. The 36 prakar de jede apne khane ne, it becomes Amrit. Yeah, and you have seen, when we go and eat in the Gurdwara, in a langar, it tastes totally different, especially when you go to historical Gurdwaras. It's totally different. Why? Because sare shraddha bhavna de naal, pyar de naal, drishti pa ke, naam jap ke, ਉਹ ਖਾਣਾ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਸਤਨਾਮ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਤਨਾਮ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. But if we adopt the same things in our home, same thing will happen with our food also. Reading Gurbani. What is the maryada of making a deg? What is the maryada of making the deg? Maryada of making a deg is you have to put your full drishti in the deg. Kada prasad di gal kar raha main. Full drishti, and you have to do Japji Sahib part. Simran, then it becomes a deg. It's not a normal halwa or anything. Some people say, oh, halwa, you get a halwa in the Gurdwaras. No, it's not halwa. It's a deg prasad. Right? Because the drishti has gone there. It's not just the sugar and desi kyo and atta. It is more to it. So there is a reason for all these things, right? And when all of us will go at a state where we will put a drishti on somebody, you will see the life of that person will change, right? Because that's a daya drishti of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. Kirpa de malak nahi karni hai. Human body can be just a mechanism. Kirpa is coming from Vaheguru. Aise piche, that's the reason Maharaj is saying man tan paye roga. Not only just the mind. That's the Shakti, that's the power of Naam. That Naam will cure man and tan, the mind and the body. Otherwise, our mind is dirty, our body is dirty. We might be cleaning it through soap, through water. ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਤੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਮਨ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਾਫ਼ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਤਨ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਾਹਰ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੈਲ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੈ the filth which is outside, yes, we can remove it, but without naam japna we cannot remove the mind's filth. ਸਾਡਾ ਮਨ ਫੁਰਨਿਆਂ ਚ ਹੀ ਰਹੇਗਾ. Mind will be only in thoughts, ਤ੍ਰੈ ਗੁਣ ਮਾਇਆ ਦੇ thoughts ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਕਦੀ ਕਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਕਦੀ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਕਦੀ ਲੋਭ ਮੋਹ ਹੰਕਾਰ, lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego, will always be there. That's why Maharaj says, Pariya mat papa ke sang utope naave ke rang. Fir kende hai, how can you call someone that this is punni and this is papi? What is punni and papi? And this person do a good deeds and this person do the pap. How would we know? Again, what is pap? Pap is our thoughts, right? Now, somebody can be doing a pun, a good deed, by donating money or donating something to another human being. Langar bhi aapa include kar lenge, hai na? But what if that person has ego while doing it? Oh, I am doing it. I have a lot of money. That's what Maharaj is saying. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪੁੰਨੀ ਪਾਪੀ ਆਖਣ nahi. It is not just saying that this person is punni and this is papi. ਆਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਕਹਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ because we don't know what is going on in that person's mind while doing that seva. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪੁੰਨੀ ਪਾਪੀ ਇੱਕ ਕਹਿਣ ਦੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਕਰ ਕਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਲਿਖ ਲੈ ਜਾਓ ਆਪੇ ਬੀਜ ਆਪੇ ਹੀ ਖਾਓ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜੋ ਬੀਜੋਗੇ whatever your intentions will be. So while doing the seva, if your intentions are, I am not doing it, Vaheguruji is doing it, I am nothing, not just saying, ਕਹਿਣ ਦੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ, this is to experience it. मतलब ਕੀ ਹੈ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਾਂਗੇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਕੋਈ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਾ any work we do ਸਿਰਫ ਉਹਦਾ ਓਟ ਆਸਰਾ ਲੈਣਾ we have to take his support. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਹਿਣ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ this not just for reading, we have to practically do it. ਕਰ ਕਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਲਿਖ ਲੈ ਜਾਹੋ ਆਪੇ ਬੀਜ ਆਪੇ ਹੀ ਖਾਓ whatever you sow so shall you reap. ਅਗਰ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੰਦਗੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ the thoughts of filth are there, we are going to get filth out also. That's why cleaning of mind is very, very important. And the only way is pariya mat papa ke sang o tupe naave ke rang. The last which Maharaj ki kende in the ape beej ape hi khao nanak hukmi avo jaho. And there, if you have sowed the bad deeds, ਮਾੜੇ ਕਰਮ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਆਣਾ ਜਾਣਾ ਪੜੇਗਾ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ nobody can stop that. Otherwise, that's why Maharaj is saying punni papi ਆਖਣ nahi. ਇਸ ਪਿੱਛੇ whenever we are walking on the spiritual path, ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲ ਵੇਖਣਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ. We have to look inside us. What are we doing? Am I just reading the Japji Sahib? Or am I following the Japji Sahib and living the life as shown by Guru Nanak Dev Ji? Lifestyle ਸਾਡੇ change ਆਇਆ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਇਆ? Because janam te maran, birth and death is not in our hands. It is in the hands of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. And what is the result? Where we will be born? That depends on whatever we did in our past lives. Nobody new is coming in Kal Yuga because the lifespan started in Satyug. We are in Kal Yuga. We all came before in one way or another. As an animal, as a human, 84 ਕੱਟ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ now you decide, are you cleaning your mind or do you want to come back as a human or something else? It will all depends on the karams you do. Karmi ਆਪੋ ਆਪਣੀ ਕੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਕੇ ਦੂਰ, depends on our karam. ਆਓ ਜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰੀਏ, let's try to sow the seed of naam. ठीक है जी, आओ जी शुरू करिए. We have to say Vah, listen, Guru, listen. We have to look at our tip of our nose. When tip of the nose starts disappearing, then we close our eyes. We say Vah, we listen, Guru, we listen. आओ जी शुरू करिए. Guru, Vah, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Va, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Va 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 Guru. We have to go Antargat now. Mind should chant and mind should listen. मान नहीं सुने ते मान नहीं बोले. वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु. अपनी सुरत ਨੂੰ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਉੱਪਰ ਲੈ ਜਾਓ. ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ. Totally relax your body. ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ. ਸੁਰਤ ਨੂੰ ਮੱਥੇ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਲੈ ਜਾਓ. The focus should be in the front of our forehead. ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, 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 ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ. Slowly start going in an avastha where you can listen to the shabad. ਮੱਥੇ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣੋ. ਅਗਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੁਣਾਈ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ. Just sit there in the front of your forehead. Totally relax your body. ਕੋਈ ਫੁਰਨਾ ਆਵੇ, then stop your breath for a few seconds and then exhale. Wow, Guru, wow, Guru. Stop ਕਰ ਦਿਓ ਹੁਣ chanting ਅਤੇ just stay there. ਆਸਨ ਲਾ ਲਓ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਪਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਪਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਜੀ। We'll meet tomorrow at 5 p.m. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ